What's up, YouTubers? Stammy here, Aquadale Smoke Barbecue. Appreciate y'all stopping by. It's always a pleasure seeing y'all here at the La Casa. Man, I got a good one for you today. What we're gonna do today is we're gonna do a twice smoked baked potato, and we're gonna fire it up on smoky smoke back here. So we're gonna get ready to go inside, do a little bit of prep. I'll lay the ingredients out, you'll be able to see what we got. Let's do this thing. All right, everybody, we're back inside here. I'm gonna kind of show you the ingredients it's gonna take to make this stuff. Now, I'll be honest with you, it's easier to just go up there to the local convenience store, not convenience store, but grocery store, and just buy a box of these things pre-made, okay? It's easier, absolutely is easier, faster, they're already cooked. It'll take you but a minute. But you make these things homemade, like I'm fixing to do here, and you try this, you won't not never buy another one from the store. Okay, so I'm cooking 4, so I'm taking some with me. We're going to an event with some friends this evening, and I'm almost, if they watch this video, they'll know I'm bringing it, but I'm surprising them with it. But I'm taking the a potato, bacon potato, bacon, sour cream, freeze-dried chives, and I'm buying these separate because you can buy the sour cream already mixed, but it's better to separate them because you can control how much you put in there. We got extra sharp cheddar cheese, salt and pepper, and finally milk. So I'm gonna go outside, get the smoker fired up, and I'll be back in here and I'll show you how to prep these potatoes and put them on the smoker, and then we'll kind of run through the rest of this thing. Sit tight. All right, y'all, we got the smoke rolling. Y'all know what that means. It's time to put some heat to the meat. All right, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna set, now that it's started, I'm gonna set this thing to 400 degrees, okay? And then we'll get this thing going, 400 degrees. Now, it's not gonna put a lot of smoke on it at 400 degrees, but when we do the second step, it absolutely will. So, all right, what I'm gonna do is take some virgin olive oil, or any kind of oil you got, it really don't matter what kind. You wanna cut a little bit of oil on these taters, okay? You wanna make sure we rub them down real good. Make sure there's plenty of oil on. Don't be skippy with the oil. A lot of people think that the seasoning needs to go on the inside, but I like eating my skins on my potato. So, now, take the salt. Okay, that's really it. Let's go to the next step. All right, here we are right here on the battlefield. You can see we are showing 425, set on 400. It's gonna fluctuate it. I call it a boomerang. It's gonna bounce a little bit back and forth. But basically what we're looking to do is we're just gonna open up this door. No, it ain't nothing on there, that's not good. We're gonna put the potatoes right in the center, just like this. Don't wrap them, don't do nothing to them, leave them just like that. And basically what we're looking for is about an hour, plus or minus. We'll check it with a probe, and you're looking for an internal temperature on the potato of 200 degrees or a little north of that. Anything north is good. You don't want to go too high, but around 205, 210, no more than 210. So, all right, while this is potatoes are cooking, I'm going to talk a minute about thermometers. This is an instant read. This is about $10, $12, $15, something like that. You can get them at any of your local hardwares, Walmart, any place like that. Amazon, they got it's everywhere. You can get them. Some people say they don't need to cook with a thermometer, and you know, they might not. They might be that good. I ain't saying they not. But me personally, if I got a bunch of friends over, and as much as I like to brag about cooking, and eating. He just, I like to eat. I don't want them to be biting in no chicken, seeing no blood or, you know, I want my medium steak and it comes out well, or medium rare and they want it medium well. You know, there's a lot of different, and there's temperatures that you look for inside the meat while you're cooking, and this thing tells you. And as soon as you stick it in there, I'm talking about, you pull that thing out, like right now it says it's 74 degrees. I believe that. That's about what it is out here. But as soon as you stick it in that meat, it tells you exactly what that temperature within a few seconds. Now there's some that are better than this one, but it really don't matter. Get you one. You'll really be glad you did. All right, let's see what we got. That one's 206, 207. Look how the thing, see how that probe's going all in there? Man, the baby's ready to come off. Let's get them off. Here we got them in here. They're hot. I know a lot of y'all saying, well, Stommy, you said 210. I was reading that temperature gauge. It was like 206. Well, believe it or not, these taters are still cooking. These things got a tremendous amount of heat in them. But I wanted to do this quick shot and show you the glaze of salt on the outside of this. Looks like there was a lot that I put on there before, but most of it's melted off and run down the side into the grill. So you can't really tell, but these skins are going to be crispy. These things are going to be off the chain. All right, we're going to let these cool. All right, so what we're going to do, we'll let these cool down a little bit. Basically what you want to do is you want to look at your potato. See, it's a little flatter that way than it is this way. That's the flat way. So you basically want to lay your potato down and you want to cut it right in half. And look at that knife going right through that thing. Man, you can't ask for that to be any better. Other than my cutting could be better. So basically what we're going to do is, let me do another one, because up in there, I know I'm going to have to do some rigging on it. There we go. All right. So basically we want to keep the skin on there, but we don't want to take too much of this potato out. We want to leave just about, you know, just gently, take your time, scoop that inside out. We're basically going to put everything we scoop out, we're going to put in a bowl right here, like so. Boy, it smells good, I'll tell you what. Okay, I stopped the video just because I didn't want to waste y'all's time watching me dig a potato out. But basically this is what you're making. You're making a little cup. So we're going to get busy, go ahead and do the rest of these and we'll be right back. Okay, so what we did was we fast forward. You can see, scoop them all out real pretty. Remember I told you about prepping ahead of time. Got my bacon over here all fried up. It's in here ready, chopped up. I went ahead and put my milk in there. Got my sour cream here. And basically just got a bunch of taters in here. So basically for every potato, we're going to use a tablespoon. Now, you can go to the store and buy the actual tablespoon that you got the line on it, tells you exactly where it goes. This is the kind of like my grandma used to whack me on the knuckles when I'd be in the kitchen. So you need a grandma knuckle whacking tablespoon, okay? So one of these per potato. So there's one potato, two potato, three potato, four. Okay. Now we're going to add the, oh, there we go. We're going to sprinkle the chives in here. And there ain't no set amount of the chives we're going to put in here, other than we're going to put it in for when it looks good, if that makes any sense. And then we're going to put our bacon bits in there. That's probably 1/4 cup of bacon bits for 4 potatoes. So y'all do the math and measure that down, that's what it is. So now we're just gonna start mashing, stirring, and mixing all this stuff up right here. Okay, well, ain't got to be no kind of mathematical set of mixtures to it. But now we're gonna add some cheese in this mamma jamma. And I like cheese. Now you see how this is, see how dry that is? Get all that incorporated, as they say, real good. And we're gonna add some milk. And the reason we add the milk is because we want these potatoes to be creamy, because we're fixing to put them back on the smoker here in a minute. And they're gonna cook a little, they're already cooked, but they're gonna cook a little bit more. And what'll happen is that moisture will dry out and these things will be really dry. So you want these things to be pretty wet. And I can already tell you right now we need some more chives. So it's just a visual thing. See how them babies right there starting to look. And you could eat them right there just like it is, and it'd be good. You know what I'm talking about? But I'm gonna say just a hair more. Hair more of that milk. So now basically what we're going to do is we're going to take this lovely concoction and we're going to spoon it back into our tater. I know what y'all saying, dang, Stammy, that look good. It sure do. Smell good too. Look at there. And some of y'all might be saying, dang, you gonna have enough potato to go back in there? Well, that's what we took out. It's got to fit back, right? So get in there like you're supposed to. Okay. See? Exactly enough. Now, what we're gonna do, we're gonna come right back across the top of these mojos. A little more chives. Who don't like chives, you know what I'm saying? You know what, let's get the lid off, do it right. And some more of that cheese. All right, I now have the PitBoss set on 225, and this model does have this handy dandy shelf there. Let's get this open up. Ooh, look at the smoke coming out. Right. Remember we started off with 4, now we got 8. Put these right back in the middle right there. We had them before. $125 degrees for about 25 minutes. And we'll come back and get these mamma jammas out. All right, it's been about 25 minutes. Let's see what they look like. Ooh, yeah, look at that. I'd say about another 5 minutes we're taking them off. I see you inside. Well, we got them off the smoker. Got them in here. They look really good. Tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take this small one and I'll pick it up. I'm gonna bring it over to the camera and let you take a look at it. Look at that mamma jamma right there. Well, what we're gonna do is we're gonna cut this sucker in half, see what we got. Now, I just picked that up, and I can just taste on my fingers. I can taste a little bit of that salt off of that peeling. So you know this baby's gonna be good. Let's just cut right into it and see what we got. Look right there, y'all. I don't know if you can see that or not. I'll do a close-up on it in a minute. But let's try one out and see what we got. Wow. Dang, that sucker is good. Holy, look at that. It's just, the cheese is melting. Folks, that's a win right there. I can't tell you that I changed anything on that recipe other than I might go just a little bit less with sour cream. Now, I like sour cream, so it ain't bothering me, but I know some people don't like it. Maybe do 3 for every 4, or maybe do 2, depending on, you know, your likes and around in your family who likes it stuff. But anyway, I appreciate y'all for checking me out. I don't have to get another bite, did I? All right, thank y'all. See you.